Welcome to June 2021's Touring Sites video featuring fully serviced pictures. We're heading for the North Yorkshire coast to Serenity Camping, which is in a village called Hinderwell. It's just north of Whitby and it's approximately a mile from the famous fishing village called Staithes, and in the other direction approximately a mile from Runswick Bay. And Runswick Bay is officially one of the top 5 beaches in the UK, and in 2020 it was voted the top beach in the UK by the BBC. Well, we'll see when we get there. We're on High Street, but I can't see any shops.
Please follow the road for 2 miles.
2 miles to go. We can see the sea over there, look. We're approaching Hinderwell. Here it is, look, here's the gateway. Half a mile to go.
In 300 yards, you will have reached your destination.
Somewhere down here on the left. There's a camper van just turning in there. I wonder if that's it. Now, pub here for meals. The Badger Hounds. Here we are, Serenity Camping.
You have reached your destination.
Earliest arrival time is 1 o'clock and it's 5 past. Looks narrow, but it's not too bad. There's the reception. We've just spoke to the nice lady in reception and she's going to come back in a minute and show us to our pitch, and it's a pitch we've pre-booked, pitch number 1. Just take a bit of a swing round this corner. Usual setup, tune the TV into the caravan aerial in its travel position. 7.5 metre water hookup hose. Again, 10 metre electric hookup cable. And the grey waste. I've had to chop the pipe up because of the angle of the drainage point. It's a 10 amp hookup. Somebody peeping around the corner. So just be mindful about how many appliances you've got, and especially through the colder months. I have got a video out about how to avoid tripping the electric hookup if you want to take a look at that. This is the view from the centre of our caravan. There are 8 hard-standing pitches, the remainder are grass, and that one there is a fully serviced one, and there are 3 hard-standing fully serviced pitches along this top where we are. At the bottom of the hard-standing area of the touring field is another road out, and it also leads you to an area especially for the seasonal tourers. And then here is a pathway through to the camping field, so it separates touring, seasonal and camping. So from the tent field is the Serenity Wildlife Area. Pond's drying up a little bit.
We've got the babies. Oh, and they've even got a little house, look.
This is the bottom tent field. I think it's really nice here for campers. At the bottom of the seasonal caravan area is the shepherd's hut. The shepherd's hut is next to the Serenity Wildlife Area. The potting shed is for rental, and it's ideal if you've got non-caravanning friends who want to join you on holiday. This looks a lovely little place to stay.
There's Robert looking at home.
Below the potting shed is a newly opened glamping hut, which is also ideal for non-caravanning and motorhoming friends and family. Let's have a look inside. Look how lovely that is. Even got a TV. Got its own private patio. So from the entrance there's a Wi-Fi and information room. So from reception there's a family shower room, washing up and laundry room, and another facility block here. Bins. There's the chemical waste toilet disposal point and recycling. It's day one and we're off for a woodland walk. The bus stop from Staithes is just over the road there. In fact, the bus stops are opposite each other. They're the woods we're heading for. And it's just 5 minutes from the caravan to get here. Come on. Sea's over there. It's been all uphill so far. That's Staithes. Pan round. There's Hinderwell. There's the caravan site. And there is Runswick Bay. Here we are in Roxby Woods and we're on the return path to the caravan on our circular walk, and I'll show you on the map here. So from the caravan we took this footpath through the woods, along here, across the road, along there, and then we stopped at the church and took the flask out, and then we took this footpath and we're here at the footbridge. And then we're going to take this path through the woods to this road and then one of these footpaths and return to the caravan. We've come across this in Roxby Woods. Somebody's obviously gained access to it. We've done 6.5 miles. It's all been a bit up and down and warm as well, so tyres are out. It's day 2 and we're off to Staithes and Boulby. There's the road down to the harbour. There's an information board over here. Let's take a look. Here we are at Staithes and we're just dropping down to the harbour. There's an anchor here. Here's a sweep of the harbour next to the Cod and Lobster pub. We're at the other side of the Cod and Lobster. I've come to see Bernard. Right, we're going up here now to Staithes' famous viewpoint. So this is Staithes' famous viewpoint and you'll find it on paintings and postcards, etc. This is a perfect place for a cuppa. It used to be one of the busiest fishing ports along the northeast coast. It's the birthplace of Captain Cook and we're 10 miles north of Whitby along the Dinosaur Coast. Look how clear that water is. Down the cliffs here are the disused mines and quarries of Boulby. They used to extract alum, which was used in the dyeing of cloth, until they discovered chemicals. The information board's worn away, but you can just about make this out. According to my map, Boulby Cliffs are the highest cliffs in England at 666 feet. So from the caravan we walked along the main road into Staithes and then we took the Cleveland Way up to Boulby Cliffs, which was here. It's been another uphill and downhill day. It's day 3 and after a visit to the co-op in Staithes for some Factor 50 sun cream, we're going to have a stroll to Port Mulgrave, which is about half a mile. Just in the turning for Port Mulgrave is St Hilda's Church, so we've called in to find St Hilda's Holy Well. There's an information board here. Restored in 1912. pop down here, have a look. Footpath's closed from here, but we'll nip over and see if we can see the harbour. This way down is closed and you'll see why in a second. Oh, the cliff's slit. You can get down, but it's a bit of a drop. This is abandoned Port Mulgrave. The pier's been washed away and most of the cliffs around here are unstable, and this is as far as we go. We're not going down that rope. This is a good view over Port Mulgrave, so we'll get the flask out. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background, National Trust is trimming the grass at the side of the footpath. We're leaving Port Mulgrave and we're taking the Cleveland Way to Runswick Bay and then along the road back to the caravan, so it's a circular walk. A different angle from here of Port Mulgrave. Looking down from the Cleveland Way, the water does seem very clear in this area. So we did a short circular walk down this road to Port Mulgrave. This is the footpath we were able to get so far down. And then we walked along the Cleveland Way to Runswick and then returned along this road back to the caravan. Whew, I've just got back. It's 32 degrees in here, so I've put the Omnivent on to get some of the hot air out. And we're going to relax for the rest of the day. It's our last day today and we're heading for the beach at Runswick Bay. And it's a 20-minute walk from the caravan to here, so it's about a mile. It's a steep road and a stepped footpath down into the bay. If you don't fancy that steep climb back up, there is a pay and display car park behind me. A pause and read board here on Runswick Bay. There's the village. We'll do a spin round. Beach. And the sea. As you've gathered, the cliffs are unstable around here, and apparently in 1682 the whole village behind me had to be rebuilt after a landslip. On the beach behind me are what are known as hob holes, caused by mining for a gemstone called jet, a form of fossilised wood. We'll take a peek inside. Water's very clear. We're doing a bit of unsuccessful fossil hunting in this rocky area, but there are a lot of rock pools to explore. Apparently the thatched cottage behind me is the only one remaining on the Yorkshire coast. And as for Runswick Bay, we've had a really good time here today, and there's a sandy bit, a shingle bit and a rocky bit. Well, as for being one of the top 5 beaches in the UK, well, I'll let you decide. So the final day took us to Runswick Bay. We left the caravan, walked down the main road and then took Runswick Lane, and it's approximately a mile to Runswick Bay. and then we walk the beach over the rocky area to around this point, and then return to the caravan. Well, that's it for another holiday. We've had a nice stay here at Serenity, exploring the local bays. But if you wanted a day out at a more traditional seaside resort, there's Whitby approximately 10 miles south and Saltburn by the Sea approximately 10 miles north. For our walks, I've used the OS Explorer map OL27, and we've done around 26 miles of walking in the baking sunshine. I'll quickly show you the site map. It's to be updated, but I'll show you what the differences are. There are 4 fully serviced pitches. The 3 along the top here, we're on pitch 1. The 4th one is here. Pitches 1 to 5, 22, 23 and 24 are now hard standing. The potting shed here is for rental. There's a new cabin here for rental, and the shepherd's hut here is for rental. The area named Railway used to have a glamping tent on it, but it's no longer there. And that's Serenity Camping, Hinderwell, near Whitby. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Really good time here today. There's a sandy bit, a shingle bit. Did I say shingle wrong?